Hi Luke, this is in response to your Gays Have More Fun video. Unusual title, but hey. It made me smile because I never actually thought of owning a pink teapot and using it as a barometer for friendship, but then hey, you know, whatever works. I guess what you're trying to say is why people can't be more open-minded. But I'm afraid people come into your life and they'll make comments about you or your likes or dislikes, whether you ask for their opinion or not. As an example, a few years ago my ex brought home a guy from work who just moved to the town, a gay guy, and he thought, well, he doesn't know anybody, so it'll be nice for him to have a couple of friends. He brought the guy in and he looked at one of my paintings over the stairs and he goes, who paints? And my ex told him that I did. So then he proceeded to go from one painting to the next, because there were a few hanging around the walls, and then he went, no, actually I don't like them. They all look like cartoons or cartoon backdrops. So immediately I sort of felt, okay, fair enough. Everyone has their opinion. But then, as he went through the house, he didn't like the wallpaper, he didn't like the sofas. He was horrified to find that we used non-stick pans in the kitchen, and said, oh my god, how 70s, I use stainless steel. And then when he saw our dog, which was a black Labrador, he said, oh, a dog. And my ex said, yeah, don't you like dogs? He goes, well, I do, but I don't think that any domestic dog should come up higher than your knees. Strange bite, but there we go. And then he went on to say how he preferred cats. And I said to him, well, I guess you'll not find many of those that'll come up past your knees. And he gave me a withering look and then looked away. So instantly, in a few seconds of this guy walking around the house, you form an opinion. And my opinion was I didn't like him, gay or straight. He was far too opinionated and wasn't exactly making himself very friendly. He only had the one visit, strangely. Then again, I had an occasion a few years ago where I was sitting in a gay pub in our town. It's on a main road, and behind the main road is an estate of all kinds of houses and flats. So as well as the gay clientele, it also got a lot of straight people came in just for a drink. And one guy who was local came in and sat beside me at the bar and started chatting about the beers and asking which ones I liked, and I discussed that with him, and he was talking about he didn't like the barman in particular, so fair enough. He didn't stay long that time, but the next time he came in, he actually made his way over to me with a pint in his hand and said, try this one, and gave me this pint of beer. Oh, fair enough. We talked about that. I said actually it was a bit too sweet, but it was his favourite, but there we go. Then I think on the third occasion, after, I don't know, conversation had gone from religion, and he also talked about his family and the town, fair enough, but on the third occasion he came in, he sort of marched over to me as if he was going to hit me, and I was like, whoa, what's the matter? And he goes, you've been fooling me all along. And I said, what do you mean? And he goes, I've just been talking to Joe over there and he says you're gay. And I goes, yeah, so what? And he goes, oh, that's not right, man, that's not right. He says, I said, what's not right? He said, you coming in here and pretending to be one of us, meaning heterosexual. I said, how do you make that out? And he goes, well, he said, like jeans and t-shirt, and he said, you don't flounce about. So he said, you're just pretending to be straight so you can get along with people. I said, I'm not pretending to be anything, I'm just who I am. And he went, no, that's not right, man. And with that he was gone and sat at the other end of the bar and just sat shaking his head at me going, So you meet different people throughout your life. You can't please everybody. Just accept people for the way they are and try to change people's opinions where you can. If you can't, then live and let live. Have a good day.